We all want to grow our hair thicker and faster, but where do we start? Watch on for 5 top tips. Hi guys, how are you? I'm Robin. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, we have spoken a lot about hair health, growing hair thicker and faster, but we've never really gone back to the root of it all. There you go, there's your pun. There'll be many more coming up, I'm sure. So this video really is about talking about scalp health. It's no surprise that thicker, healthier, fuller hair comes from having a really healthy scalp, and it's so important that we look after that. So follow these 5 tips. There's things that we can do, there's treatments that we can use that will give you thicker and fuller hair. Now, my first top tip is all about the food that we eat. Now, there is a full article on my blog and also a video dedicated to the foods that you can eat, but this is all about changing the kind of things that are in our diet. Our hair is made from keratin, which is a type of protein, so it's no surprise that increasing the protein in our diet and also iron can really help to thicken our hair and also make it fuller. Also, really guys, one of the things is it will minimize hair shedding, so that's when we lose bits of hair. If you eat more fish, eggs, beef, or even stuff like nuts and oats, that can increase the protein in our diet. Obviously, it's through time, so just make sure you've got a balanced diet, and that will increase that hair growth and make it healthier. Now, my second top tip is all about exfoliating the scalp. Now, this may seem slightly weird, but we do exfoliate our faces like twice a week. I mean, I do it before shaving. I go on about this, but we can do the same to our scalp. What this does is it removes the dead skin and also unclogs any pores. We know that the hair grows from a follicle, and when that follicle is clogged with any product or any oil, it can make it harder for the hair to grow. There's actually a couple of products that I like using, but my favorite is by Christophe, and this is an exfoliating sea salt. Think of it almost as like a face mask, but for your scalp. It will revitalize and also detox that scalp, and also helps promote blood flow, which in turn we know will promote healthy hair growth. Now, I use it about once a week, so not that often. It's almost a bit of a weekend treat for me. Just a tablespoon of it into damp hair, wash through, scrub, and then wash out. And it's really that easy. I will link that plus other products that I like using in the description below. Now, my next top tip is all about hairdryer technique. Now, I will use a hairdryer whenever I want to style my hair, but I make sure that I give myself days off. So through the weekend when I'm not going out and I want a down day, I let my hair dry naturally and with a towel. We know that too much heat on the scalp can be damaging. So really move that hairdryer around. Don't focus too much on one area, and always finish on a cold blast. Now, my next top tip is all about shampoo and conditioner. Now, this is so personal. So many of you ask, what one should I be using? And I can give my top tips. I can recommend various things, like I'm still using Nioxin, you guys asking. Yes, I've been using it for about 1.5 years. It really works for me. And I know that it will work for loads of you other guys, but it might not. So shop around for something which suits your hair type and suits your scalp. And if you're at all concerned about your scalp health, then always go and see a doctor. The shampoo cleanses the scalp, so it removes any of that product buildup before moving on to your conditioner, which will really target key areas of your hair and get it ready for any styling. Now, talking of styling, my 5th and final tip is all about using water-based products. Now, there will be some die-hard oil-based pomade fans here. So guys, keep going wild, keep going for it. But if you're someone that likes to mix up your hairstyles and your products, then I would say, as much as possible, go water-based. This just means that you can remove them far easier. Oil-based products tend to, now this is not scaremongering, they can clog the pores, clog the follicle, which again is where the hair grows from, which can make it just slightly harder. Now, guys, it's not gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna lose your hair because of the product, but be mindful of the products that you're using. And if you're seeing any issues with it, any hair loss, hair fall, go and see a doctor or change your products. So there you go, 5 top tips. Stick with these, seriously, these will help you. And as I say, it's not an overnight success. You will have to keep on doing this for 6 months, a year to really see the results. But thank you very much for watching. Really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have and you've not yet pressed subscribe, then hit subscribe right now, the button is just there. There's also more video suggestions down there. Stay with me and watch them, or head to my blog. It's there. Podcast, Instagram, all the good stuff up there. But I'll see you in my next new video. Bye-bye.